Now I am going to explain the reproduction in flowers. How the reproduction takes place in flower. Before that you should know about what are the main process. First of all, I am here to explain endoecium, that is male whorl, means male reproductive organ. The parts is known as stamen, that I have told you. Stamen consists of the male part, whole unit of endoecium is known as stamen, and whereas the whole unit of female flower is known as carpels. Now the member of gynoecium are called as carpels, means female flower, female sex organ, and they may be separated or united. It is having a ovary present at the basal end, that I have discussed. This is the ovary present at the basal end, and this was like that. This was basal end, and inside which there was ovary, and within this ovary there are one or more ovules, and then this end is a hollow tube. This is known as style, and this is stigma, where the pollen grain will attach, different pollen grain. Understood? Now ovary consists of one or many ovules. Ovary is here, inside which there may be one or more ovules, and embryo sac is formed in each ovule by meiosis. Embryo sac is formed within the ovary. There is ovules, and within the ovules embryo sac will be there, and this will be having consist of haploid egg cells and two haploid polar nucleus. Understood? Embryo sac consists of, haploid means half, means gamete, that is egg cell, and along with egg cell it is having a two haploid polar nucleus. That is important. Now what is actually happening? Now we are towards the reproduction. Now pollen grain are the grain from the anther are transferred to the stigma. Now where was the anther? Anther is the part of male gamete. This is known as, this elongated part is known as anther, and here on the tip of anther the male gametes are formed and stored. Understood? And with the air or with the insect, this is anther, and pollen grain were there, and with the help of air they will migrate. Understood? With the help of air or with the help of birds or flies, or you can say sometime if the aquatic plant is there, then with the help of water it may migrate. And this migration of pollen grain from anther to the stigma, this is the stigma of the female flower, is known as pollination. Okay, this pollination helps to abiotic agent, that is wind and water, and biotic agent like insects and other animal. Now the stigma becomes sticky during pollination. At the time of pollination, the stigmas become very sticky, and due to which the pollen grain get attached to the stigma, and this pollen germinates when they are fall upon such sticky stigma, means they attach to the stigma and they germinate. Now what is actually germinate? Means some outgrowth will be there coming out of the pollen grain. For example, this is pollen grain, double layered I have drawn, and this is now stick to the stigma. Understood? The stigma is sticky, and now this is pollen grain. Now it has to germinate. Means what? The pollen tube reach the embryo sac. Germination means it will develop some tube-like structure, and this tube-like structure is known as pollen tube. And this is likewise some elongated part will be there, and this elongated part will take a entry into the hollow tube. The hollow tube of female we have discussed now. This is the hollow tube. Now the pollen grain are here, and they are germinated and having developed the pollen tube, and this pollen tube will enter inside this hollow tube towards the ovary, because we are known that beneath this cup it will enter and in on the basal part of the ovary. Understood? Means it will reach here. It will reach here, and from downside it will take entry into the ovary where the ovules are located. And this is the seal tube, and it is having a 2 male gametes. This tube is carrying a 2 male gametes. Understood? Means axil which is present beneath the inside the this is ovary, this is ovules, and within the ovules there is one axil and 2 polar body, and this pollen tube is having a 2 male gametes. Understood? Female is having 1 and male is having 2. It is not having any polar nucleus, but this female egg is having 2 polar nucleus. That is very important. Understood? Now, what is exactly happening? This long pollen tube and 2 male gametes are formed, and the pollen tube carries the male gamete. The pollen tube reaches the embryo sac via style. This elongated hollow structure is known as style, and via this style, this pollen tube has reached within the base of the ovary, where the inside which the egg cell, that is embryo sacs, are present. Now, what is happening here? As this tip of the pollen tube burst and 2 male gametes are released in embryo sac. Now I am elaborating the diagram. I am focusing that this is a egg cell. This is egg cell. This is having 1 egg cell, embryo sac, sorry, and having 1 egg cell and 2 polar nucleus. Now style this pollen tube is entered here with 2 male gametes. Understood? Now it is the tip is being burst, and these male gametes are released in the embryo sac. Understood? They are released in embryo sac. Now what is exactly happening? The one of the male gamete unite with egg cell to form the zygote. Means one will unite with the egg cell to form the zygote. This is zygote. And another one, this is fertilization, and this is known as fertilization. First fertilization. Understood? First fertilization. And then second male gamete unite with 2 polar nucleus and endosperm is formed. Means this second one will unite with these both of them. Means this will be 3pn. Means 3 nucleus, polar nucleus body, 1, 2 and 3. Understood? And this will form a endosperm. Endosperm. And this is second fertilization. And hence the process is known as double fertilization. Hence the process of reproduction, sexual reproduction in plant is known as double fertilization, as 2 nucleus participate in this process, and it is called as double fertilization. Understood? This is 2, and also the 2 nucleus take part in the fertilization, hence it is known as double fertilization.